you.
If you are walking and all of a sudden you bump into cobweb, then you should know you are being attacked spiritually.
You must watch yourself well, my brother.
You must watch yourself well.
That's one.
Which is the other one?
Bad dreams.
Bad dreams.
And some, you sleep and have some dreams whereby snakes chasing you, or you'll be running helter-skelter whereby you don't know who is chasing you. At the end of the day, if you don't stand up and search for a real peoples or real man, real spiritual peoples like us, my brother, at the end of the year, if you don't watch yourself, you will be also sacrificed to some people whereby you are not from that people.
You'll be sacrificed to some people whereby you are not from those people. So bad dreams is another sign of spiritual attack.
That's what.
Meeting cobweb on the road is another sign of spiritual attack.
Or you sleep, you dream and wake up and you cannot remember what you dreamed.
That one is also a sign of spiritual attack. If you can't remember or recollect your dreams.
Because if you remember what you dream, you go to someone, or you may seek help from someone. But if you do not remember, how are you going to explain yourself?
You can't explain yourself.
And this is one of the spiritual attacks that are disturbing everybody.
Disturbing everybody. And you know, I asked an important question at the beginning, that if you haven't done the person any wrong, and maybe the person doesn't even know you, can the person still attack you spiritually, or can you still suffer spiritual attack?
My brother, that is why I said spiritual. I did not say enemies. I mentioned the word spiritual. As you are walking and the worm attacks you, where did that spider went from? Where is it from? You understand?
Yes. Yes. So it's spiritual, not enemies.
Not enemies.
Enemies must know you. But for the spiritual attacks, it can be anytime, anywhere.
Especially with the Africans, your spiritual attack starts from the day that they give birth to you. You understand? It might be, can't you see how we are struggling? It's not that we don't hustle. We hustle to make it in life. But that's why we struggle more than everybody, especially the northern sector. There is spirit there.
The spirit's there.
You understand? And why are we suffering? The day that maybe the place that they give birth to you, or the hospital that they give birth to you, or the one who collected you from your mothers when you were coming down, who take you.
Yes,
might know your knows, as that person have that spirit in him or her. Might know who you are.
And they will destroy you.
And they destroy, get into the let's say before you get to 20 years. You see their family start to be doing some anyhow life. What you don't understand. They should have make it, but the people who are taking them, or the place that they are giving birth to them, that is the problem.
So can anybody at all, or can every spiritual attack be solved?
My brother, that is why we are there.
So every spiritual attack can be solved?
Can be solved.
Ooh. If I have been spiritually attacked, and then I get to know that, oh, what I'm going through is spiritual attack, and I want to seek for solution, would the spirit attacking me know that I have come to know that he is the one doing it, and that I want to go for protection?
Yes, if you are going to, that is why they separate. If you are going to attack, if you are attacked by spirit and you are going to protect yourself from that spirit, if you are not strong, or the one that you are going to help you with the spirit, if he is also not strong, that same spirit can be destroyed. That person can be destroyed with the spirit that you are coming to.
That person can be destroyed.
Yes.
So that means the spirits attacking me will know
that
I have known that he is attacking me.
He is attacking you.
Right, Vibes in 5 Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold, Elavanyo. You can always call me, bro, you see me? Big shouts Eddie Azekins, big shouts Sat, Legend, and the rest of the crew. We're back here under this beautiful tree. I can tell you that the breeze is sweet. You know, I was telling Eddie and Sat earlier on that, Charlie, this is more like a pensioner kind of living, you know, relaxed under a tree, very silent area. Extremely silent. You know, you could hear, well, something small. There's a church far away. You could hear them praising God. But apart from that, you only hear birds chirping. And here we are with Namorie. First time appearance on Vibes in 5. Yes, you heard the name right. Namorie. River God. But mind you, whatever you do with info from this conversation, you'll be fully responsible for the outcome. because Vibes and Five, the crew, the host, will be held liable for that. Info is going to be deep, it's going to be heavy, so please be ready for it. Now, Namorie would want to touch on spiritual attacks, the forms of spiritual attack, and the signs to see and note that this or whatever I'm going through is spiritual attack. Signs to see and know that you are going through spiritual attacks. Chief, you are welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, I was supposed to see yesterday. We couldn't make it. So let me use this opportunity to say we apologize and sorry for inconveniencing you yesterday. We were caught up somewhere else.
Everything is all right.
Everything is all right. Are we forgiven?
Everything is
Have
all
the
right.
gods forgiven us?
Inshallah.
Chief.
My brother.
Spiritual attacks, are they real?
Oh, my brother, spiritual attack is there.
It's there.
It's there, my brother. Oh, there is spiritual attacks. As I'm telling you, right now, we are now in a spiritual world.
Yeah.
This world, we are now in a spiritual world. So there's no way that you tell me that there's no spiritual attacks.
There are spiritual attacks.
Yes, my brother, you can see accidents on the way, on the road. Some accidents, especially at getting to the end of this year, the year like this, you see unnecessary accidents occurring by the roadside, and there are all some sacrifices to some people.
Okay.
They use it as ritual. So if you are also part of those who are mentioned in the year, you must be sacrificed to that peoples.
So those who die in accidents during festive seasons, many a times they are for sacrifices.
They are for sacrifices, whereby you don't know. Maybe you are not from the family,
but they will still sacrifice
they use you to get what they want.
But if I haven't done anything to you, can you still sacrifice me?
Now, brother, that is why I said spiritual attacks. You can be walking on the roadside and you see worms. That's these worms. It will be entering your eyes whereby you will not see them. They are all part of this spiritual.
Are you talking about spider web?
Spider web.
Spider web, yes.
You will just see it normal.
Yes, it happens.
But it is not normal.
It's not normal.
It's not normal.
So is that a sign of spiritual attack?
It's a sign of spiritual attack.
That is one sign of spiritual attack.
If
you are walking and all of a sudden you bump into cobweb, then you should know you are being attacked spiritually.
You must watch yourself well, my brother.
You must watch yourself well.
That's one.
Which is the other one?
Bad dreams.
Bad dreams.
And some you sleep and have some dreams whereby snakes chasing you, or you'll be running helter-skelter whereby you don't know who is chasing you. At the end of the day, if you don't stand up and search for a real peoples or real man, real spiritual peoples like us, my brother, at the end of the year, if you don't watch yourself, you will be also sacrificed to some people whereby you are not from that people.
You'll be sacrificed to some people whereby you are not from those people. So bad dreams is another sign of spiritual attack.
That's what.
Meeting cobweb on the road is another sign of spiritual attack.
Or you sleep, you dream and wake up and you cannot remember what you dreamed.
That one is also a sign of spiritual attack. If you can't remember or recollect your dreams.
Because if you remember what you dream, you go to someone, or you may seek help from someone. But if you do not remember, how are you going to explain yourself?
You can't explain yourself.
And this is one of the spiritual attacks that are disturbing everybody.
Disturbing everybody. And you know, I asked an important question at the beginning that if you haven't done the person any wrong, and maybe the person doesn't even know you, can the person still attack you spiritually, or can you still suffer spiritual attack?
My brother, that is why I said spiritual. I did not say enemies. I mentioned the word spiritual. As you are walking and the worm attacks you, where did that spider worm from? Where is it from? You understand?
Yes. Yes. So it's spiritual, not enemies.
Not enemies.
Enemies must know you. But for the spiritual attacks, it can be anytime, anywhere.
Especially we the Africans, your spiritual attack starts from the day that they give birth to you. You understand? It might be, can't you see how we are struggling? It's not that we don't hustle. We hustle to make it in life. But that's why we struggle more than everybody, especially the northern sector. There is spirit there.
The spirit's there.
You understand? And why are we suffering? The day that maybe the place that they give birth to you, or the hospital that they give birth to you, or the one who collected you from your mothers when you were coming down, who take you.
Yes,
You might
the
know
midwife.
your knows as that person have that spirit in him or her. Might know who you are,
And they'll destroy you.
and they destroy. Get into the let's say before you get to 20 years, you see their family start to be doing some anyhow life. What you don't understand. They should have make it better. The people who are taking them or the place that they are giving birth to them. That is the problem.
So can anybody at all, or can every spiritual attack be solved?
My brother, that is why we are there.
So every spiritual attack can be solved?
Can be solved.
Oh.
Any spiritual attack that is attacking you from even marriage, the spiritual attack that can make you not able to get to marriage, or you marry and the woman will run away from you. That is where we say, if they said of spiritual attack, spiritual married to spirit, spirit married to spirit, human married to human. But if you are talking of access spiritual attack, if the spirit is going to attack you, you can be married by the spirit.
You can be married by the spirit.
And you cannot, you are a human. Why don't you go and marry your colleague human being, or why didn't the spirit go and marry the spirit and rather marry you? You can't see spirit by like this.
Yes, but the spirit is married to you. That one is also spiritual attack. So spiritual marriage is another form of spiritual attack.
There are many, my brother. I can't sit here and explain everything to you.
Yeah, but at least you can explain a few. You have mentioned a few.
I'm to mention few or explain few for you to understand spiritual attacks.
Spiritual attack. So are they that dangerous? Should we fear spiritual attacks?
My brother, if even physical attack, we fear not talking of spiritual attack. Physically, if you are trying to attack me in my place, I'll be afraid.
It's getting windy here, but it's beautiful. The breeze is nice. Spiritually, if you are being attacked, you'll be afraid.
You'll be afraid. If you are to come physical attack me, I'll be afraid. Not talking of spiritual attack. What you cannot see, things that you cannot see, and you are going to be attacked by that. How will you feel?
Yeah.
You can have your house like this, and spiritual attack can make you not able to sleep in your house. Because you will be in the house whereby the house will be making whilst you are not seeing anything. You and your family cannot stay in the house. That's a form of spiritual attack.
That's a form of spiritual attack.
If you're able to come and see us, there are things that I can give to you. You go and bury some inside the house, and you bath with that, and you bath that medicine with your family, and inshallah, there is no spirit that will come and harm you.
So if you have your own house and you can't stay in the house, it is another form of spiritual attack.
You cannot sleep in your own house. You build it because
you
of yourself.
It because of yourself.
And
yet you cannot sleep in your own house.
Yes.
It is also spiritual attack. Wow.
So you need a protection, a very much protection. You need a protection from head to toe, my brother.
So in this case, let's say you live in a house that you cannot sleep inside.
Yes.
The spiritual attack, is it on the house or on you, the human being?
My brother, it is not only the house. You yourself. You build the house, that's your property. You understand? If someone is after you and he's not getting you, he want to collapse you, he want you to be empty. He's not going to attack you or let you kill you fast. He tries to start to destroy your property. If he makes you not able to sleep in that house, at the end of the day, you sell the house. You may not even sell it the price that you are supposed to sell it, because you are not comfortable in the house. You are just finding ways and means to make
so they come in different forms.
To
make you miserable. Bottom line.
In your life. You understand?
Can one spiritual attack be transferred to another person? Let's say amongst me and my crew, I am the one that has the spiritual attack. Can it move on to Eddie or move on to Sat through me?
Brother, very, very fast. It can be moved from you to, because you see the reason why we said spiritual attack. My brother, if I'm going to attack you, I don't attack you alone. I attack you and your family if you are my enemy. I don't fight you alone. I fight you with a friend who is your friend. He is also an enemy. He is in problem. Anyone who is in your family, his life is in danger. So knows that the spirit that is harming you, they knows that this man, if they leave this man, he may let you come out from that thing. And the spirit will attack him.
The spirit will attack him too.
Either let you and him have a problem not to come to work, not to make
not
one
to work,
or let him also start to do things that will not help you people so. That is the spirit that is in you, trying to destroy him too.
So if you are going to solve it, when mine gets solved, does it automatically solve his own and his own?
My brother, if your own is solved, but he's also a human being now.
Yeah.
He must solve his problem.
He must solve his problem
If
too.
he did not do that, you may be protected. But his own is still in him.
His own is still in him.
Yes, because he may, if he's not protected, because of you that they got him. You understand? So if he want to also be free, he must also go and search for protection for himself.
He must also search for his own protection.
And
Meanwhile, it was my spiritual attack that got to him.
Your spirit is different than him.
Yes.
But they destroy him because of you.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So if he also did not able to stand up, your spirit might like fowl, and his might like dove.
Okay.
So how will you use fowl to solve those
problems? You can't. So he must also solve his own. I must also solve my own. And any other person who is also involved must also solve his own.
That is the reason why I say if you are having a house with your family and the spiritual attacks is attacking you, if you want to solve your problem, don't just solve your own. Don't protect yourself, and leave the others. If you leave them, if someone is after you and did not able to get you and get your family, he has gotten you.
So, I mean, this conversation is getting very interesting. I like the angles that we are bringing to it. Now, I have asked that if through me, someone around me also gets attacked spiritually, and my problem is solved, does it solve his automatically? He says no. However, if my problem has been solved and Eddie is still under the spiritual attack, will his problems affect me too?
My brother, you are protected, but what you and him is going to do, he will not come out.
He will not come out.
You might ask Eddie to come, then you go for this program.
He won't come.
He will be delaying you. I'm coming before you realize he won't come. But what will cause the problem between you and him is that you might forget of him to go and search for someone different.
Yes.
And that is his own problem. But if you got to understand what was wrong with you, might also be disturbing this your friend. You let him know, you alert him, because if spirit is attacking you, it might let your mind is not even able to remember that this is what is happening to me. You just feel free that there's nothing happening in your life.
They will feel free.
So if you're able to convince him to let him also come back to his sense and go and search and know what is wrong with him, that will help. And yours problem cannot be solved. You can't solve your problem and expect him that as you solve your problem, it should be solved. It can't be possible.
Very well explained, very well understood. I think you've learned something. Now, the next question would be that if I have been spiritually attacked and then I get to know that, oh, what I'm going through is spiritual attack and I want to seek for solution, would the spirit attacking me know that I have come to know that he is the one doing it and that I want to go for protection?
Yes, if you are going to, that is why they separate. If you are going to attack, if you are attacked by spirit and you are going to protect yourself from that spirit, if you are not strong, or the one that you are going to help you with the spirit, if he is also not strong, that same spirit can be destroyed. That person can be destroyed with the spirit that you are coming to.
That person can be destroyed.
Yes.
So that means the spirits attacking me will know that I have known that he is attacking me.
He is attacking you.
Oh.
Spirit is not something that is said dumb or deaf. Spirit talks like how me and you, and we the human being are more than spirit. We control the spirit. If they said that spirit is attacking you, the dangerous one is someone buy a spirit and give it to you. You understand? So if that person, we have some people, they will just go and do bad things while they are not having the eyes. Some will throw it to you with the eyes. If you are going to protect yourself, where you are going, they'll be watching you.
They know.
And the spirit itself, you know that you are going to solve spiritual problem. The one who is said, the spiritual man who is going to solve the problem knows that he sees something in you, that is why he is going to solve you. And if you cannot see spirit and the spirit cannot see you, you cannot communicate with spirit.
You cannot communicate with the spirit.
You understand? So the spirit sees you as you also see the spirit.
Can a spirit which is attacking you get tired and leave you alone? Like we say, okay, I have attacked this guy. I have finally destroyed him. Let me just leave him alone.
You are not dead.
Aish,
If the spirit leaves you, you may also come back.
you may come back.
And you may
So
come.
spirits that attack you will never leave you
It
alone
will never leave you alone till you are no more there.
till you are dead.
And then you have seen a lot of people drinking by heart, doing any unnecessary things.
Like the way your enemy will worry you, after some time they will leave you.
Your
Spirits don't leave you.
enemy doesn't leave person just like that.
Enemies don't leave person just like that.
Enemy, he says he don't like you. Are you dead?
You are not dead.
So why is he going to leave you?
So he will be on your case till you die.
Till you die.
The same as the spiritual attack. They will be on your case till you die.
Till you die.
So if you don't solve it, they won't leave you.
They won't leave you. If you don't solve it, they won't leave you.
They won't leave you.
Spirit is not like a case that you have when they arrest you to go to court or police station or prison. Then later they will say president pardon or government pardon. Now, spirit is not like that. If you are being attacked by spirit, you try your possible best to come out from that spirit, or to also fight and take yourself out from that spirit to be protected. If you even able to take off yourself from that spirit and you are not well protected, bear in mind that if someone pushes you, knows that that person, if he's still alive, he was going to attack you.
So he will come back.
He will come back. If you are not well protected.
Can one person be attacked by multiple spirits?
One person can be attacked more than 50 spirits.
Ish.
If I'm attacked, if I come with this one and I cannot take you down, I'll find different way of kicking you down. Maybe I push it on you and it has not worked yet, and I think that it will not work. Then I go to different place
and push another one.
So I push before I realize the first one will start work. Once I don't know, and I think that the last one that I did that is working. And they are all going to act on.
And they are all going to act on you.
And this is why sometimes you will see a spirit act. It may kill the father, then start destroying the family.
Oh.
Till you know your problem.
Ooh. One person can be attacked by multiple spirits.
And it will be whereby it will be destroying the family. It will destroy your family.
Charlie, this conversation about spiritual attack is kind of loaded. I didn't see it developing this huge, but it's kind of loaded. And so if you're paying attention, pick the good from it. There's definitely something in it that you would learn from. So pay critical attention. You might want to share the video for someone else to also see it and get to know that you can be attacked by multiple spirits at the same time. And until you are dead, that spirit that's attacking you will not set you free. They won't leave you.
Unless you stand up and search for yourself.
Unless you stand up and search.
Protect yourself. You watch very well. I am not asking you that you call me and come and do this or that or send money to me. No. But I'm alerting each and everybody to know that we all have a problem, spiritual problems. As I'm telling you, I have a spiritual problem that
you yourself, you have a spiritual
facing.
problem that you are facing. Yes, you have your own spiritual problem that you are facing.
I know that.
You know.
And I'm also having spiritual attacks by because of people that I'm helping. You understand? If you have a spiritual problem and you come, no matter what, your spirit or your enemies will know that you have come to this person.
So they will come attacking you.
And they will try to attack. And if they cannot, if they see that now if you are with me, I will solve your problem, they also try to do something and see if they can strike me down. Then your problem cannot solve again. And if they try and they cannot, this is where they will give up, and I also solve your problem. And if I solve your problem, finally, I'm not saying this. I say this. I talk this on a challenge. If anybody who is ready or who doubt what I'm saying and believe that he has something to throw on me spiritually, I don't have a problem with that. You can try and see. If you said I don't have medicine, unless you step on my toe, then I'll let you know who I am. You understand?
Yes,
I don't just say it, and I don't talk much.
You don't talk much.
I don't talk much.
So, all of us, do we have spiritual attacks, or there are people that don't have?
Oh, my brother, everybody has spiritual problems.
Everybody has spiritual
There's nobody in this world who will tell you that you don't have spiritual problems.
We all have spiritual
We
problems.
all have spiritual problems.
But we are surviving small.
My brother, this is how you may not be the position that you are. You might be more than that. God did not create anybody to suffer in this world.
So it is possible that you are living all right, but maybe you might be living even better than you are living now. If you knew that you had spiritual attack and you solved it, you are right.
My brother, everybody has his or her secret
in him.
The one that you came with. My brother, if you know yourself and know the spirit that is moving with you, it is very hard for someone to get you. But they will be attacking you. Getting you is the problem.
It's the problem. As for the attack, it will come.
It will come.
But getting you is the problem.
So if you're able to know yourself well, my brother, you are protected than going to chop medicine, go to this place, go to the no. Medicine, if they are talking of juju or spirit, it is very, very good. But it depends how you use your spirit.
It depends on how you use your spirit.
Yes. I have spirit and I'm using spirit. And I said there is spiritual attacks. That's why I'm telling you there are bad spirits.
There are bad spirits.
The bad spirit is the one that attacks.
The bad ones attack.
The good ones,
they don't attack. But they help. The good ones help. But the bad spirits, they attack.
That is why I said we all have that. That spirit is there. That is.
We all have the bad one some. And we also have the good ones. Namorie, before we go, let's have your contact details.
My number is 0240 275 222.
Again.
0240 275 222.
222.
Yes.
Please mention it again.
0240 275 222.
Great. Namorie is his name. Please, where are you located?
Okay, I'm in Upper East region.
Upper East region.
Azon Toulouse town.
Okay.
Sandema, a village called Fumbisi.
Fumbisi.
This is where
That's where you are.
Myself.
Thank you very much for making time. We have learned. I am happy we spoke about spiritual attacks because it's a very critical topic. And you've broken things down for us properly. Me, I've understood most of the things you've said. And now I know that if I solve my problem, the next man must also solve his problem.
Yes.
The next man must also solve his problem before we can all be fine. Either than that, if I solve mine and I leave him, his will come and affect me again.
Can you, because of you are rich, can you make everybody rich?
No.
They should also hustle.
They should also hustle.
That is how the spirit is. You don't protect yourself and expect your protection might let everybody in your family or in your crew be protected. My brother, it
doesn't happen like that.
It may protect your company or your business, but personal protection,
they need to have their personal individual protections.
That is how it is.
I wish to talk to you again very soon. Thank you very much for making time for us. Big shouts to Eddie, who has learned a lot. And he keeps nodding his head. And Sat, who is constantly on his phone, but I want to believe he's also paying attention. He's also learning. And to you, whatever you've learned, please write it in the comment section. And what you also know about spiritual attacks, let us know. We are all learning. Knowledge is not in one person's head. So let's share what we know. Bit by bit, we shall get there. Big shouts to the crew. Big shouts to you. We out.